Hey guys, I'm Tim with Original Strength, and this week I wanted to show you a fantastic way to mobilize your feet. It feels amazing and it's gentle on your feet. May take a little bit of strength and it may take some hip mobility, but if you honor the principles of moving where you can, no matter who you are, you can find something in this simple movement. All right, so I'll just show you what you do. So you sit on the floor on your bum, and you stagger your feet just a little bit. So you can do them with your feet together. That takes more strength. But if you stagger your feet, you can really dive into one foot at a time and just enjoy the mobility and the process. And then, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna just pick your bum up off the floor just a little bit, and you're gonna start rocking. So you kind of rock forward using your shoulder. So we're rocking right side up this time instead of the normal way. But you're gonna rock forward, and you just start to mobilize your toes. So if you want to mobilize the smaller toes, you rock with the knee or the hip to the outside. If you want to mobilize the big toe, you rock with the knee inside. If you want to go down the middle, go down the middle. Feels wonderful. And you can just play and you can just see. So depending on the level of strength you have and the mobility you have, and when I say mobility, I'm really talking about your hips more than your toes, but you can take that knee down to the floor, and now in this position, this can feel quite good on your shoulders as well. Really feels good on your hips too, and your quadriceps, depending on how tight they are. And so you can dive that knee down, so you'll see that this really opens up the hip. So now we're mobilizing way more than the toes. And you can take that outside and just move your body with it. And then naturally, if you want to hit the other foot, you just you switch feet positions or foot positions. And I don't know if you heard that, but I had a little toe adjustment there, or a big toe adjustment on the big toe. And so if you have stiff toes though, you just move where you can. So you don't want to move into pain, but you can just gently guide yourself into trying to get a little bit more toe mobility. And again, this could take strength in the sense that you have to hold yourself up. But if it takes strength, it also gives strength. So if this is a challenge to you, it'll make you stronger. Now, another wonderful thing you can do is actually put your feet together. And then we've done something similar to this before, but then you can just play, working either the feet or the hips at the same time, or just dive one in and then dive the other in. But I do really enjoy the staggered foot position because honestly, it just feels good because you can really just focus and isolate on one foot at a time. And depending on where you put your feet, so you can even play with how far you stagger because it does make a difference. So I would just encourage you to get on the floor and just play and give those toes some love. Now, you're also mobilizing your ankles, and that feels wonderful too, and it's so good for you. But again, if you have a little more strength, this one's free. This one's extra, but free. I'm not gonna charge you. You come up on your toes, and you try to draw circles with your ankles. So your ankles go out, heels go in, or heels go out, heels go in, or ankles go out, ankles go in. And you just draw circles there. Also feels good in its own right. So hopefully something is there for you to be found. Staggered foot, feet together, really extending the knees forward and the hips open, or just playing where your toes will let you go, where your hips will let you go, or the circles with the ankles. All of that, get on the floor, get in this position, and find something there for you. It's a great way to mobilize your toes. Feels amazing on your feet. And if you're strong enough and you get into really putting that knee down towards the floor, feels amazing on your hips. Anyway, that is our tip for this week, or tips, plural. I'm Tim with Original Strength, and we'll see you next time.